So I guess to better explain it for myself, I I don't want to I don't want to spend forever playing this game, even though I could spend a lot of time. Um, I think there's some value lost in just like playing this for as long as I could is maybe the best way of saying it. As much fun as it is, it's like what value am I really gonna get from going through all of the caves? I'm gonna waste a ton of time, and for what? I get a piece of armor that looks nice, and then I can go through the rest of the game looking nice, Not not exactly ideal for me. What is the maximum amount of time I could play? I could play this until I'm completely done with everything that I wanted to. I don't know how many hours that would be, but it sounds like I could probably double, maybe even triple the time that I've already put into it, which is, I guess that's not going to tell me. Let me check my stuff. I've already put in 34 hours into it, and that's not counting today. So, we could probably go up to 90 hours. I'd want to explore all the caves, get the stuff that I want, maybe even upgrade it, maybe not, I don't know. But there has to come a time where it's like, all right, it's time to move on. And I feel like forcing myself to go into that phase early rather than later is so much of a better idea.
I managed to restrain him somehow. But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him. The Master Sword. How is the Master Sword? You're telling me that Link is safe? You traveled through time to find me and recover your strength.
Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do. We will finally stop him.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
I'll be forever changed. Link! You must find me.
Didn't you put 100 plus hours into Xenoblade Chronicles 3? I did. But Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is a much, like, the comparison to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild is not all that comparable for me. Tears of the Kingdom, Tears of the Kingdom, like saying the majority might be a little disingenuous, but like the draw for me is the exploration and the kind of stories that you make up as you go along. The main bulk of this game is, like, if you want to stick to the story, is you know, there's not very much going on, you know. Go to the 4 temples, beat the 4 temples, and kick booty. I want to go to this place. I've neglected that place this entire time, and I'm very curious about it. And so, like, there comes a point where you've explored and done a certain amount, and it gets to the point where to do more of it, it's sapping away from your fun. You know, like, you're forcing yourself to do it now. And I would rather cut that short for myself early and say, you know what, I had my fun. I'll now cut it off and I'll move on, and if there is still something, if there's still something that I want out of the game, I can still get that after the game is over, or I could do it right before the final boss. Like, there's still an opportunity to do that, but I don't want the game to, like, lose its luster, and then, you know, like, it impacts my, I guess, how I feel about the game. Because, you know, that's happened before. Exploration games do that. And so, like, with a game such as Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it's basically a linear game, so you're just playing that game for, you know, the full extent of the playthrough, and it's all one continuous you know, story. Sure, there's side quests and things like that, but I would say the general experience is linear. And so it's much easier to play those games for the full extent of the hours that they allot, because you're always going to get story or plot or whatever. But, you know, like in this game, that's not really happening. I'm moving around doing all kinds of unrelated stuff. All right, who are you? Break it down, son and done. Have you ever regretted attaching something to your weapon or shield? That's the time to tap me, Pellison here, at the Break Apart shop. 20 rubies? I should be able to do that by myself. Shouldn't have to pay a sucker to do that. Oh my gosh, it's this guy. This guy actually exists. That's crazy. There's a fee for that. You just want me to have fun? Trust me. I don't want to take the rail car. I want to glide. Leave me alone. Trust me. If the fun ever stops happening, that's when you know things will be changing. Not there yet. Not there yet. Yet, though. I'm not there yet, though. I don't know. Interesting place. I will move on to the next part. So I would hazard today I finish all of the glyphs, and then I can't think of anything else. Unless I want to do the Flower Island thing, but I'll probably not do the Flower Island thing. No, what are they going to give me, like 500 rupees or something? You know, I want cool armor. I don't want no sucker for rupees. Is this the one that I want to go to? Yes. Alright, I see where I gotta go. So I do that, then I gotta do all of the dungeons, and I would imagine I'll probably run into some friction with doing the dungeons, which will then require me to do some shrines and things like that. And You know, I think that experience will be just fine. And, you know, assuming all of the extra stuff that's not the dungeons themselves, I'll probably finish this game next week. And then once I'm done with this, I can move on to either another new game that came out this year or viewer requests, because I can finally do viewer requests again.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Minoru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
Right, on to the next one. Eh. I thought there was a way to hide markers. Let's see it though. But yeah, as far as the next game goes, well, I guess as far as like the end of the year goes, December is usually the cutoff point for a lot of games for me because that's when I have to start working on my games of the year video. And that takes time. And I'd really, 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 really like to have more games to be in the running for the Games of the Year video. Because right now, I think, what did I say? It was like 4 or 5 games or something like that. And there's still so many games that came out this year that I want to play. You know, there's Octopath Traveler 2. Oh my gosh, I don't have to go to the very end of the sword. It's right there on the... right there. There's Octopath Traveler 2. There's Star Wars Jedi Survivor. There's Sea of Stars. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is coming out this month. Hogwarts Legacy came out this year. Probably won't play that one. Oh, I ran out of stamina. There's so many games that came out this year. But I have a feeling I'm not going to get to as many as I'd like. At least not in the time frame that I have allotted for myself. Is that a gigantic treasure chest? No. It's just a rock. There have actually been too many games released this year. I don't know if it's been too many games. I feel like the same number or a ballpark have released, you know, they release every year or whatever. I think the difference here is there has been a ton of games that are released that like a ton of people are interested in.
All right, Zelda. We are alone as you requested. What was it you wanted to discuss with me in private?
You are far too trusting.
Oh my. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing. That is quite out of character for the Zelda I know. But then you are a puppet of Ganondorf.
Did you really think we hadn't realized your deceit?
You got the double deceit. Was all a deception. Even the deception.
Queen Sonia! Oh no! Queen Sonia!
All he did was punch her in the back. Come on, she can recover from that. So many good games. Yeah, that's what I think the biggest distinction is, because you know, like previous years, you know, like yeah, there's been you know, plenty of games that get released, but are they games that people actually care about and want to play? Getting this is going to be tough. We're gonna have to burn some stamina food for this. Ooh, no, I can just... Oh. Let me see. Yeah. Go up here. I think we need to go here-ish. Oh. Looks like we're a bit of a ways away. It looks like it's about the same distance, but I think this is safer because I won't be over water and then just drown. We'll go over here. That the one? No. You gotta go in the opposite direction. Right there. I don't have to burn stamina food. That would be pretty ideal. There's no glider things nearby. I'll use one. It's not like I use these very often. This button. Almost didn't make it. Steady as we go into the clouds. A little bit this way. I wish you could ride these things forever. You know, like that they don't like start losing, I guess, quote unquote energy and junk. Hey, where's the full tier? There it is. Is there a shrine near here? There's gotta be a shrine near here somewhere. But anyways, at the end of the year and the start of the next year, those are probably the busiest times for me, YouTube video wise, because December is games of the year. January is the stream and review. Both of those videos take a long time.
Sonia. Oh, Zelda.
King Rauru, before you face the Demon King tomorrow, there is something I must tell you. I came to this era after finding a man underground.
Go on.
When I witnessed what the Secret Stone did to Ganondorf, at that moment, I knew for sure what we found underground, that was him. He was still alive, still powerful. He continues to live on, all the way until my time. In tomorrow's battle, we won't be able to defeat him. No matter how strong we think we are, he'll survive. And you will.
Maybe so. But it is my duty to try. It was my hubris that set us on this path. I must atone for my error in judgment. And above all else, I remain the King of Hyrule. As with any leader, it is my duty to safeguard and protect my people, even if I must risk my life.
Rauru.
And if it proves impossible for us to defeat Ganondorf, we rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link. But remember, that was a future where you never appeared in this world. And you are here now. Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
The reason I am here.
You ever think they could give Link the James Bond treatment of having a different voice actor for like every game? And, you know, actually give him voice lines and dialogue and stuff like that? There's gotta be a shrine somewhere around here. This area is completely barren of anything like scout worthy, scout wise. I have scouted nothing here. And that's a better way to say it. That would be cool. I don't know how well it would work or anything like that. I certainly don't know the... There's a shrine over there. That is far. Holy cow. But I think to myself, Link has been a silent protagonist for so long. And, you know, we all know I'm not a fan of silent protagonists. I feel like... I feel like it's time to either experiment or just try something. And I think kind of James Bonding his voice actor would be a good way to go about it. Because then you don't necessarily have to worry about, you know, if people like the voice actor or whatever, because, you know, you can keep that voice actor for one game or maybe like a trilogy of games or something like that. And, you know, you don't have to give it much thought. So there is a shrine somewhere around here. And it is tied to that. I'd love to see personality and hear his character. Yeah, I personally, you know, and again, this is just my bias speaking, but I feel like I feel like we're past the silent protagonist. I don't think we need silent protagonists anymore. But, you know, I could be wrong. There are plenty of people out there that like silent protagonists, and maybe I'm the minority. There is also, you know, the way it has always been done mentality when it comes to Link. Why bother giving him a voice actor when forever he has just never had one? I have that one. But what is it? Can't be this. That's so far away. Is it really that? Holy cow. Oh, it's that one. Closer than it looks. I could have brought that crystal over, but, you know, we got other things to be doing. What am I missing? Do I have them all? Don't I have a picture? Guess I don't have a picture. Oh, here it is. So there's 11 of them. I don't have that one all the way up in the coast. One way over here somewhere that I don't have. What? I don't even have it marked. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm missing 2. Five in that region. I got those 5. And going down the middle, we got 4. And then the sword. Okay, so wherever this one is, that's the one I'm missing. Somewhere over here. Ish. I'll need to go to the Yiga place before I go into any dungeons. And stock up on some arrows for cheap. Or cheap-ish. There it is. Does this work? That works. That's crazy. That does not work though. This is some of the most fun that I have with this game. It's just like going somewhere by exploring in a place that, you know, you probably shouldn't be exploring yet or something like that. You know, just looking at the landscape from super high up, looking for cool stuff, things that you haven't seen before, all those areas of interest. You know, like over here, bet you something's over there. I think there's a cave right there too. Like a floating castle. Am I falling? Doesn't feel like I'm falling. I am falling. I am falling very slowly. Is this sludge going all the way up there? That's crazy. And I believe this is the last one.
King Rauru. We just received word that the last free village in the Gerudo Desert has fallen. At this rate, the Demon King's army will overwhelm us.
I understand. Our only hope is for me to defeat the Demon King.
Rauru, the Demon King, he is not someone you can stop by yourself. But you are not alone. You have the Gerudo, Goron, Zora, and Rito leaders as well as Zelda. And of course, you can count on me.
There's something I'd like to show you all.
Zonai. Sacred stones.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
We all, gathered here, swear on our lives to serve Rauru, the King of Light.
All right, now the hard part. Where the Sokofu is Impa? Well, I can turn in this quest. The dragon has a sword on its head. Alright, we can go there next. Quickest way... Probably here. Also, that dragon's eye looked like one of the Zonai tribe eyes. Means that somebody turned into an immortal dragon. Who was it? Oh, homeboy's still up there. What's your name? Light Dragon. I'm gonna need that sword from your head. You just stay on up there, please. This is a Karok seed. don't think I'm gonna make it. Does it look like I'm gonna make it? I don't think I'm gonna make it. At the very least, I'll have to do some traveling. Something I do not want to do. Might be able to swim across. As long as there's no krakens. Oh. There's even worse than krakens. Time to see if this is gonna work. I am a friend. My gosh. Why is swimming so slow? It's so slow. Grab that in a second. Perhaps I should have saved first before doing this. Never know what this is going to trigger.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? A blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes.
After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil.
To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Minoru, I'm counting on you. Link, I will restore the Master Sword for you. I will care for it until the time comes. I will pour my sacred power into it. It will be the weapon that defeats the Demon King.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
You must.
plot twist right there. Oh, so, okay. That's why they're all those memories. Gotcha. Meanwhile, nobody else was watching that? Nobody else trying to stop her? Alrighty. Now, I need to figure out how I'm gonna get that sword from you. Oh, I did have that. It was just on the wrong layer. Where is the dragon? Alright, this is gonna take a lot of stamina food. Unless... Oh, there's no way I can make it to that. A shrine over here, though. Need these. Dragon can wait. Come down here. Don't got all day. Alright, forget you. Apparently I don't need to go far. I would like to get some crystals. You can help me out with that. That would be much appreciated. There's power that heals when attached to a weapon. Zelda, I found you. Let me guess. I need like 30 hearts to be able to pull this out. Not enough stamina. I felt like I was pretty close. Boss right there. Alrighty. Well, I need shrines now. Let's get this one. I have, I think, 2 shrine thingies right now. If I want to play it safe, I think going for 8 total, probably in my best interest. So 6 shrines. Let's save them.